Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Sean's Check-In. If you're just tuning in for the first time, feel free to watch other videos of mine of Sean's Check-In, either over on my YouTube channel, Sean D, Sean's Little Check-In, or over on my professional Facebook page, Sean P. Daughtry, LICSW. Today, I just wanted to briefly talk about a main principle that I work from and do my best to foster and help develop in the world and help maintain in the world. And that's the whole concept of reciprocal relationships. So, what do I actually mean by that? Well, here's a definition that I wrote out that I found online that I think is a good starting place, but it's not the end place of that. And that would be a mutual exchange of actions, goods, energy, time, and emotion, etc., that occurs between two people, or more people than that, for that matter, too, I would add. I would also add that this reciprocal relationship is experienced by both parties or more parties in a non-hierarchical, equality-based manner, so that it's not about dominance and submission, but equal to equal, the reciprocity, the exchange is happening and occurs. So we, I think, as a culture in America and around the world, are in an ongoing crossroads challenge place, if you will, around furthering, developing more and more reciprocal relationships among people, among nations, and organizations, within political structures, reciprocal relationships that are non-hierarchical is something that I feel I'm working towards, and that many people are. Reciprocal relationships too, within or amongst humans and nature, for that matter, too. Reciprocal relationships within ourselves, between different parts of ourselves, that is, different perspectives and other perspectives we hold, and having them kind of unite into some semblance of harmony, even if we continue to carry different points of view that are useful to have at different points in time and different occasions, different situations around us. But having a reciprocity of that. Some point of view steps back, another point of view comes in and indicates maybe this is what is indicated to do for action with a situation at hand that must be addressed. So that's what I wanted to share about what I mean by reciprocal relationship. That includes a sense of equal power, equal respect that goes with that. That is not hierarchical. And if and when it is hierarchical, it's because there is an actual upfront agreement that one party, if you will, has been granted some formal authority or entrusted with some authority to make decisions on behalf of some other people, such as with governments. We elect governments to, in a reciprocal way, to then make decisions on our behalf that is for everyone's best interest as much as possible, as opposed to this hierarchical, imposed upon way of dominance and submission once government people are in power. So there is an ongoing, again, pushing and pulling around this, fostering and having more and more reciprocal relationships in societies versus ongoing hierarchical, top-down, dominant submission relationships that get to be very unhealthy and oppressive and all that, what have you. But this comes down to individuals and within family systems as well, where healthy reciprocal relationships that are uh, encouraged in a formal spoken way may actually not be able to be followed through, and they become more dominant and submissive relationships. And that can come up that way in narcissistically informed family systems, for example, and what have you. So anyway, I just wanted to share that is part of a main vision I have, that I'm a part of with many other people throughout the world, are living from that place of fostering more healthy, uh, equal-minded reciprocity, as opposed to old hierarchical dominant submission, top to bottom thinking and relating. So thank you for your time here, and I hope to see you watching me again in the future at another Sean's Check-In.